Hello everyone. Happy Friday. It is the weekend. I am so happy and grateful that the weekend is finally here because this week has been very rough. You guys, I've had such a busy week. Right now, I'm looking at I love TV westerns. So I'm looking at this show called Wells Fargo. Um, Jim Hardy, The Tales of Wells Fargo. My mom told me about this here, and I love it dearly. So, yesterday, I went to my infusion appointment yesterday morning, and then yesterday afternoon, I went to my hematology doctor appointment at a different hospital than what I go to. So I went over there to the hematology doctors because I deal with anemia issues. I was diagnosed with normocytic anemia back in, I think maybe 2 years ago. I was diagnosed with that. All of that came like right after, no, I won't say 2 years ago. It came about maybe about a few months after the MS back in 2016. So I have been battling anemia for a really long time, for about the past couple of years. So right now, I moved over here to the living room area, but to the dining room area. So just come sit over here and talk to you guys. But let me show you guys outside. It's a little bit windy today. It's been raining off and on. Drizzling, not heavy rain, but it's nice weather. But you can definitely tell it's fall weather. And I look forward to this time of year every single time. I love autumn, love fall. I love getting ready with my sweaters, the boots, the whole 10 yards. And I love winter because my birthday's in December. I always wish and wanted that I was a Christmas baby. But the 17th is close enough, so that's what I came. So I just got accepted. But but just to throw that in there. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Is that yesterday I went to talk to my hematology doctors. And they did blood work before I talked to them. So with that, they were saying that when the last time I was seeing them, I was in a wheelchair. And that was about maybe a month ago, a few weeks ago, a month ago. All of that stems from the infection. So they were just so happy to see that I was out the wheelchair using a rollator, that I was walking. So they was really relieved to see that. The last time that I seen them, they did not do the pills anymore. They put me on the prescription of liquid iron, and that's what I've been doing for the past month. Start seeing a lot of improvement in my body. It's better than just taking a pill because you could pop a pill once a day and it's gonna be at the highest degree, but it wasn't helping my body enough. I'm still feeling weak. It just wasn't helping me at all. And, switching to that liquid iron was, a better option, but still my body with different medications and with the MS affects so much of the anemia. It really pulls it down a lot where I have to have constant visits all the time. And if you look at it in a previous video, I was saying, through last week, I was not feeling well. Leading up to this week here, it just wasn't feeling well. And this week, from Monday, Tuesday, it's been off and on. Wednesday started feeling very sluggish. Thursday, yesterday, I felt it a lot. And early this morning, I'm glad I didn't have any appointments. I did have a phone call with a new PCP that I'm talking to. I was supposed to do it virtually, but we did it over the phone. But long story short, I didn't have to get up and go out the house and have an appointment. So I was able to just rest. This morning, I woke up feeling chilly. My bones were aching, muscle aches, and just feeling just very fatigued, very weak. And so I talked to the doctor about it. She first thought, well, do you have COVID? I said, well, no, I don't. I've been tested. I don't have it. She said, well, just, you feel bad, just go to the emergency room. They're going to work you over and check your blood work and see what's going on. And I said in the previous video, I really get tired of going to the emergency room because that just seems like that's just my other home. And it's hard for anyone that deals with a chronic illness, no matter what it is. It's really aggravating to have to go through that every single time because you want to avoid that at all costs. But at the same time, if the inevitable happens and that you do have to go, then that's the road that you have to take to keep yourself healthy and whole. Then you do what you have to do. But I'm really just trying to just battle it at home. So the past couple of days have been okay. But between Wednesday through today, this morning, I felt it harder. And I haven't gone to the hospital. So right now it is after 4 o'clock. But just letting those feelings pass. Just put me some socks on, lay down, took me a nap, talked to the doctor, and just been trying to just keep my body, at a low level of just trying to rest. I had a phone call yesterday. My mom and I was leaving the hospital, and I missed the phone call because it was on vibrate. And the reason I do that is because I get to be distracted when I'm talking to the doctors. That's just me. I don't want to have my phone loud while I'm in the hospital. That's just common sense. I don't want to do that. But getting in the vehicle, totally forgot. So, but she left a voicemail. It was telling me that one of the test results came back with, I don't remember if it was the hemoglobin or white blood cell. I don't know exactly which aspect of the test that it was, but one of them came back severely low, so they're going to schedule me for iron infusions. Now, not a blood transfusion, but an iron infusion. And yes, I still do take the liquid iron medication. I took a dose this morning when I first got up. So that's once there that I do that. Now, I don't know when I will go and do the iron infusions. They would be the ones to schedule those appointments. And it wouldn't be done at the hospital where I go receive the other infusions. This would be at the other hospital because my hematologist doctors are at this specific hospital, and I have to do it over there under their care and in that infusion facility. So that's the way it works when you have multiple chronic illnesses and you have different doctors with different things. You are literally spread thin because you're at so many different hospitals. So that's just an update of what happened on yesterday, you guys. Man, it's just been a lot. I mean, I'm so grateful that Hurricane Sally, has gone away. The areas that it touched, I don't remember who exactly had, damage or whatever. I don't remember exactly. But I know on the news, I think it was Wednesday or Thursday, I was looking at it. I think Wednesday, they were saying that something else is trying to form. And, living in Louisiana, like I said, living in New Orleans, hurricanes that's just part of it. It has what the issues that they face, and being in Louisiana is a lot. And I won't lie to you guys, being an individual with a chronic illness, and there's so many things I have to prep and make sure that everything is lined up on line, precept on precept, that all my ducks are in a row and everything's taken care of. It is a lot. That is over the multiple sclerosis that I deal with. And the reason that I've been tirelessly trying to communicate with him is that, from back in July, I had the infection where I was hospitalized and the portal catheter removed. And twice a week I do infusions. Like I take a chemo pill for the MS, but I do like vitamin infusions. It's like, what is it? Lactated ringers mixed with, vitamins that they'll put in there to keep my body hydrated and working correctly, because a lot of times my body, no matter if I take it orally, it does not stay in my system. Then I'm back to feeling weak, and I have to go into injections to try to keep my vitamin levels up. But then that can really affect your body, because I remember in the hospital, not with the EMU, with the epilepsy, but going through the infection, my potassium had really dropped because the infection had attacked that. And so my heart was just always beating really fast. And so it was like, oh, she's anxious. Like, no. And they checked my potassium level. It was low. So I thank God that that's back to normal. So that is great. So being on your vitamins are very, very vital to all of your organs, because it helps you to stay strong and produce so that you can be at your healthiest and at your best at all times. So that's what I do twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays. And having IV sticks all the time, my hands are damaged. I mean, literally from just the constant sticks. And there's marks on my arm that you can tell where every time I get a stick, you can see it there. There's one there. From every time I get a stick, it's hard for them to try to find a spot. And a lot of times they've been going in the wrist area. And that is one of the most very sensitive areas to go on any individual to try to, to draw blood or to try to have an IV there. And the only reason is that is because they've been in the same spot multiple times. My hands literally start to hurt and ache and pain. And it's really rough, really rough. So I was called again and left a voicemail, not a voicemail, I left a message with the front desk to try to get in touch with my neurologist. I have been trying to get in touch with him since July. Now, I did speak with him when I was in the hospital back in July for the infection, and he gave me to go ahead to get a brand new, to have a surgery to get another central line port account. And he gave me that okay. He said as long as my blood was clear, completely free of the infection that it is, I can go ahead and get one. It was over here on the right, so obviously it would be now on the left. I had a board PowerPoint, and I had it. I got it October 1st, 2000. Yeah, I got it October 1st, 2018. So last year made a year that I had it. And, October would be around the corner very soon. Then it would have made 2 years that I would have it once October 1st would have rolled around. But because of the infection, obviously, it is gone. But the reason that I need one is, like I said before, the nurses have a hard time trying to find different areas. Back in 2018, before Evan and I got married, I had a PICC line in my arm for 6 months before it became infected, and it had to be pulled. So I had that, and then my doctor and I did not want to do the surgery. I didn't even want the PICC line, but because of the situation, it was just the easiest route to take. And then once that failed, it was like, well, we keep trying to avoid that, but now we can't. You need something permanently done so we can stay in contact access with you because your veins are horrible. Like, yeah, I know, don't remind me. I don't want to go through surgery, but it was necessary. And as much aggravation and fear that I had, I kind of felt better that I did have it because it helped out amazingly with all the appointments and then being in the hospital, outpatient. It worked fine. And if this wouldn't happen, I wouldn't have been trying tirelessly to contact my doctor. But finally, he called me back. Well, he didn't call me, but his nurse called me back about an hour ago, about 2 hours ago. So I will see him on Monday. I have an appointment with him Monday at 10:30. Some of that, and then Monday night is the Saints football game. They will be in Las Vegas, and they are playing, I think, the Oakland Raiders, but they are playing in Las Vegas, so it's an away game. And I thought it would be on Sunday, but it's not, and it's a Monday night football game, so I really want to keep my energy, take me an afternoon nap once I come from my appointment with my neurologist so that I can be ready for the game. So I will meal prep. I probably won't cook tomorrow. I'll meal prep Sunday and have something for the next couple of days, and then that'll be for Monday night as well. Like have some snacks for the game, but have meal for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then maybe Wednesday I'll cook something different, but we'll see how that goes. And maybe we'll do some healthy food, like maybe Subway or something, but I'll see, what we'll do. But yeah, so I'm just going to get ready to tell you guys later, and I will see you guys on tomorrow.